Welcome back to the channel, everybody. As you guys know, we have been fighting to get the first startup on the STI, but this morning I'm gonna go ahead and run through a couple possibilities of what could be going wrong. I was told to ensure that timing was still in time, because if the motor was not in time, it could be a reason why the car is not starting. So this morning I already went ahead and popped off the timing covers, so I can go ahead, crank this over, and see if this is still in time. There is still a ton of tension on here, so didn't lose tension, so I find it very hard to believe that it would skip timing, especially with this new IAG tensioner we have on, which is pretty much to ensure that this will never skip timing. But regardless, we are going to check and see if that is the reason. Because if that is the reason why this is not starting, it should be a pretty easy fix just to retime this motor. But then we are also going to verify that we are getting spark. I find it hard to believe that we would not be getting spark, but I'm going to check that. As I already have the spark plugs out, I can do all of that testing. But today I'm really hoping to get a first startup. Another reason why this cannot be starting is just simply because the base map. This base map was made for my rotated setup. Everything the same, besides the fact that I have a quite a bit larger turbo on this car now, but that shouldn't really be much of an issue. It should still be able to start up pretty decently. But regardless, we are going through and checking every possible thing that could be giving us failure. But I think personally the thing that is keeping us from getting a first start is the battery. I had my yellow top Optimum battery, but that battery has been sitting for months, and these batteries do not like sitting because they are really bad with getting a recharge on them. They don't hold after they completely die. So I have been using Cody's out of his GTI, but I just don't think this battery is doing it for us, and it's dying quite quick as his car has also not been running for quite a while. The jump pack does not seem to be doing much. It does say that we're getting, I think it says we're only getting 12 volts cranking, or not even 12, 11 volts cranking, which is not enough to get this thing started. So what may end up happening is if timing checks out, spark checks out, I know I'm getting fuel, the spark plugs had fuel on them, I am going to go ahead and go pick up a new battery. I was told to go get I think it's an Interstate battery, they sell it like Walmart. I've been told that those are amazing batteries, and it's only $100 as opposed to like nearly $400 for the Optima battery. So today we are going to be diagnosing this car, seeing what the hell is going on, and maybe it is just a battery issue, or maybe it just comes down to I need a different base map. Alright, so off camera I went ahead and checked timing. It was very difficult for me to try to get a proper angle for you guys. I ended up having to remove this radiator fan because I was not able to fit my socket and ratchet down there. But I went ahead, turned it over, and it is still in time. So now we are going to go ahead and check the spark plugs.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Let me know when to hit it.
Hit it. It's never been that close.
How's it sounded like that before?
Uh-huh.
Gotta give her some starting fluid?
Sure. Since this is a janky Subaru, where's your starting fluid? You're down.
Ready?
It's kind of sounding like it wants to go.
It wants to. It's just fucking. Should she spray some straight to the throttle body?
Sure. I mean, how many gallons of this shit do you want in here?
I don't know.
Alright, let me know when.
Use whatever judgment you want.
Yeah,
She's close. That's the closest she's ever been.
all the starting fluid I'm giving it is just coming right back out the intake. It's just like, it's acting like this is the exhaust. I don't think that's normal.
No.
It's a little weird. This worked. Calling it now.
Want to place bets?
Alright. So I should sell all the Subarus, because this is how they act. Got it.
Fuck! Ignore the wire, I haven't finished. Let's get with the gauges. We have the magic touch.
Sell it. I got $5 grand cash. Deal.
What you thinking?
This car's a pile of shit.
Blame the builder, not the car, bitch.
We'll see. Sorry.
Oh, Remy. All your problems would be solved if you went and got a shop. My wiener's cold.
I'm sorry, what was that?
My wiener is cold.
That's fucked up. Oh,
Oh my god, Remy.
brand new pickup, you know, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Okay, so we bring all the batteries in the garage. Good job, Brandon. Now you got your truck stuff. Maybe you should have bought a real truck, not a little 4-cylinder diesel or 2-cylinder, whatever it is. Don't make me get Bobby's STI and pull you out.
Your bumper on the snowpack over there.
I heard about that. God damn, Remmy. Alright, lay under the tire and lay under and you'll be traction. What kind of truck is this, bro? Damn it. Is that karma for talking shit? Gets traction and just goes right through your shop.
right into Bo's Evo.
Hey, man.
Your truck says I'm spinning the tires. Alright, well, this is useless. Sell this piece of shit.
I think if you do it again, you just gotta stay the right a little bit.
Oh god.
Or, yeah.
I feel like this is gonna end so fucking bad.
What do you want me to do?
Do it again to the right.
Oh fuck, I'm in the bank right now.
I didn't mean the right stall, but. A little more.
I think that's good. Yeah.
One more time.
Ready? Let me get my damn camera for this loss.
Should I spray some more?
Do whatever you gotta do to start this piece of shit.
Alright, hold open throttle.
Ready?
Fuck! It was fucking there. This turbo
Kickstart
jump
this.
started. You ready?
Huh?
That had a negative effect. You find a way to get it out?
Hmm?
Can you get it out somehow?
And do what?
Put it in my shop?
Pardon me? How many hours has this been? Let me see
Yeah,
what
fuck
time
this
it is.
car.
At least 2.
Why is Tanner calling?
Tanner who?
Smith.
Oh.
It's been like 4 hours, and this bitch still will not start. We've tried everything. We've come to the conclusion it's a little too cold out. Yeah, bitch will not start. I don't know. We've checked everything.
What are you gonna do?
See roof problems. He needs to get a shot so it's warm. Because even if it's cold, then it won't start because I don't know where I'm going with it. Fuck the cold.
Yeah, it's a little disorienting being in here.
Orienting?
Shut the fuck up.
Is that a new word? I haven't heard of that one.
Shut up. Alright, as you guys have seen, getting this car started today has been an absolute nightmare. I even had the boy Devin come over to see if a fresh set of eyes would point something out that I missed. But we came to the conclusion everything was proper, and I think it just comes down to a low voltage issue. So I just got back from O'Reilly's and it picked up a Extreme Super Start battery from O'Reilly's. That is a battery Josh highly recommended for me to get. That's what he runs in all of his cars. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw this in. I did also pick up some more coolant because I was just barely low. So I can get that topped off and pray that we can get this first startup tonight. It has been an absolute shit show. It's like 8:30 at night right now. Been working on this all day and it is freezing cold inside the shop. So I'm hoping this can be over with. $277 later, we got the new battery put in and I guess $25 for coolant. I am praying that this will get me my first start. So what's happening now is I'm having a code coming back up. It is P0340, which is intake cam position circuit right side. I thought that was an issue with low voltage because I took out the sensor, cleaned it, and put it back in. Did not come back on. But now it is throwing that code again. So what I'm going to do is swap the sensors from the driver to the passenger and so forth to see if the code follows. If it does, then it's an issue with the sensor. If not, it is an issue with the timing. Either somehow timing got off or a cam gear was placed on incorrectly. If it is a sensor and it follows to the other side, no big deal. We go pick up a new sensor. The car should start right up. But obviously with this code on, it is not going to start the car. So that is why it's cranking, wanting to start, but it's not actually starting. So hopefully it is just a sensor. I find it hard to believe it's going to be a sensor. I feel like it's going to be something timing related, and my money would be on a cam gear. So I'm really hoping not. It is the cam gear that when I first learned how to time, I forced it on. And when I put it on and forced it on, it created a larger hole. If you guys know what I'm talking about on the cam gear, there's multiple holes. There's one hole that the dowel on the cam is supposed to go into. I forced it into another hole, which now there's 2 big holes. I'm hoping that it didn't slide in like it would normally into the other hole, because if that's the case, obviously it is off time. I double checked like 3 times when I put it on. You guys haven't seen the video. If you guys watched that, I took it off and put it back on, just making sure it was in the right hole. But I'm kind of worried it's going to be the cam. But regardless, I'm going to go pull the sensors and swap them and see if the code follows. So after switching those intake cam sensors, the code did not follow, which leads me to the conclusion that it is an issue with that right side passenger intake cam gear. So tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and pull it apart and see what went wrong. I'm assuming it's like I mentioned when I first time my motor and I forced its way on. I think it did the same thing because the hole was already enlarged. So not quite sure. That's where my money is at. So tomorrow we'll go ahead and pull it all apart, see what's going on. And if that's the issue, it should be an easy fix and we should have the car running tomorrow. But thankfully, we finally found the issue with what is going on with the STI. Well, at least I hope that is the issue. It only took a few days to figure out that it is a timing related issue, but we're gonna get this fixed tomorrow is the game plan, and hopefully have it running tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.